Let's go. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. The truth. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. Mack Malone, he's your KC journalist. And I will get the best from that KC journalist. Let's go.
What's the deal, everybody? This is your boy Mack Malone, the KC journalist, and today I'm going to tell you a story about how I met Freeway Ricky Ross and auditioned for Freeway Records. So at the end of 2012, I met my boy Diamond. We went into 2013. He introduced me to his brother King Kihei. I ended up linking up with them and getting with Kingpin Coalition. The Kingpin Coalition was basically a superstar group of lyricists. They had Elmina, KDTP, they had Diamond, myself, Kihei, Sky Minor. It was just packed. So I had known that he was talking to Freeway Ricky Ross. They did the Voice of the People and they did a couple things. And so I was excited. I was like, man, how cool was that? So he tells me, he says, well, next time I'm going to call you. Right? So that next time came, I got a call saying that Freeway Ricky Ross was going to be at Skyline. And basically we were going to all go down there. And he was interested in Kingpin and what we had going on. And, we wanted to go down there and introduce some of the artists to him. And, it was just a big party. It was an open mic, big party. So we went down there. Me and my boy Jeremy got so excited because we're about to go meet Freeway. So we got super, super drunk, right? We're sitting in the parking lot just killing bottles. And I go in there and I go up and I sign my name on the list to perform. And I run over to Freeway. I see him over there and I run up to him. Hey, Freeway, what's up, man? I'm Mack Malone. I'm with Kingpin Coalition, man. It's nice to meet you. And he's like, you're with Kingpin Coalition? And it was kind of like, say no more. You know what I mean? So as soon as I told him that, he was like, come here. And we went back into, they had like a little VIP section in the back. So we went back there and I'm telling him who I am and I'm talking about, my style of hip hop and my ideology of hip hop and things like this. Just having a cool conversation. And then all of a sudden I heard my name get called. So I go up there and I did this song called Let It Rain. It was off of my album, The Endless Struggle. It was from like 2005. I released it when I was in Baltimore. So let it rain, let it pour, let the storm come down, I'm ready for war. When I wake up in the morning and open my eyes, as I watch the sun rise, my troubles subside, right? So I start killing that. And like I said, I'm lit, so I'm feeling it. So I look up and I see Freeway. He stands up and he comes out of the section and he walks down onto the floor, like right in front of the stage. And so as soon as I saw that, then I really started going. Went off, tore it down. I came off the stage and he looks at me and he does one of these. He's like, come here. So I go up to him and he's like, I want you to call this number. And he gives me a card. Call this number. This is my partner. He's in LA. He was a dude, they were putting the label together at the time. They were looking for artists. So I'm like, cool. Right? So the rest of the night, we just kick it, man. I got a couple pictures with him. With pictures of us chilling on the couch. Had a good ass time. Me and Jeremy got tore up. I had to apologize to him because I told him, I said, man, I went way too hard. I got excited because I was getting ready to meet you with it. You know what I mean? Just talking about it now, you can see I'm like getting hype about it. You know what I mean? So I go home. Over the next few days, I called the number and we had a couple conversations over the next few days. I called him. It was his partner. I told him, I said, hey, my name's Mack Malone, blah, blah, blase. Ricky told me to call you. We chopped it up. We talked about the same thing me and Rick talked about, my, how I feel about hip hop, type of music I make. You know what I mean? I send him a couple songs off the concepts of collaborations. He comes back. He's like, yeah, man, we like those. He said Freeway really liked the fact that I did like traditional, classic hip hop, conscious hip hop. I think that was kind of, the interest, in the first place. And so I'm like, cool, man, I appreciate it. They told me, they're like, we're checking out several artists. And basically like, we'll get at you or whatever. So I'm like, cool. Time went by and I never heard from them. And I heard that they had signed a singer His name is Liggity. If you don't know Liggity, you need to go check him out. He's dope. So they ended up signing Liggity, and I ended up going to 50 Cal and releasing my album, Concepts and Collaborations, Book 1. And then I ended up going to Yamurda, signing with Yamurda, which I still rep Yamurda to this day. That's the family. And, you know, I wasn't mad about it. It was cool. I went on, did my thing, and just being in the legendary status, you know, the legendary, just being around that energy. And you know what I mean? It's like, wow, it was mind blowing. And then having him come out and come up to me when I got off the stage and give me his number, that meant a lot to me too. You know what I mean? And just the experience. Shout out to Freeway Rick, man. Shout out to King Kihei, Kingpin Coalition. You know what I'm saying? And that's my experience with Freeway Rick. And, you know, business is business. We never linked up after that, but hey, it's nothing but love, you know what I mean? But it's your boy Mack Malone, the KC Journalist, signing out. Peace.
Let's go. Mack Malone, he's your KC Journalist. True. Mack Malone, he's your KC Journalist. Mack Malone, he's your KC Journalist. And you know, get the best from that KC Journalist. Let's go.